Hello friends, and welcome back. In our previous episode, you and I got to know a little bit of the 8 parts of speech. Yes, remember we talked about nouns, verbs, we talked about pronouns and adjectives, the 4 parts of speech. Today we will look at the next 4 parts of speech. But before I go ahead, let's look at the definitions of the 4 that we did the last time. We said a noun is a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. Remember? Good. We said a verb is a word that shows action. It expresses action or otherwise helps to make a statement. It's a doing word. It shows action. We said pronouns. Pronouns are what? A pronoun is a word that is used in place of one or more nouns. Yes, it may stand for a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. The last part of speech that we looked at was the adjective. And we said an adjective modifies or describes a noun or a pronoun. Yes, and we looked at examples as fast, tasty, smooth, kind, shady, fierce, sour, etc. Good. Today we will begin our parts of speech with the adverb. Now, what is the adverb? The adverb modifies or describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Okay, let me say that again. An adverb modifies or describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Let's look at a few examples of the adverb. I will say 3 sentences out loud. Listen to them and then we will see where the adverbs are. Okay? The first is, he runs fast. Second is, she is quite an intelligent girl. And the third sentence is, she ran very fast. Now let's look at the adverbs in these sentences. In the first sentence, he runs fast. What word is here that is the adverb? Fast. Yes? Why? Because runs shows the action and fast modifies the verb. So, fast is the adverb. Next one is, she is quite an intelligent girl. Here, let's look at this sentence a little differently. She is quite an intelligent girl. If we start by the smallest sentence here, she is a girl. Yes? Now let's make it a little bigger and say, she is an intelligent girl. We've modified girl, we've described the girl as intelligent, so girl here being the noun, what have we done? We've added an adjective, intelligent, to the girl and said she is an intelligent girl. Now we've added even something more. We've said she is quite an intelligent girl. So quite here modifies the adjective. So therefore is excellent, an adverb. Good. So in the sentence, she is quite an intelligent girl. Quite is the adverb. And then in the last sentence, she ran very fast. If we break it down again and say she ran, that's a simple sentence. Then we go, she ran fast. Okay, how did she run? She ran fast. So fast here is the adjective. And now she ran very fast. We're again modifying the adjective by an adverb. So here very is the adverb. Good. So, adverbs typically answer questions such as how, when, where, in what way, or how often. Please don't confuse and think that how, when, where, in what way, or how often, these words are the adverbs. No. What I'm saying is they answer these questions. They answer the questions of how, when, where, in what way, and how often. So, let's look at the following sentences. The sentence is, he ran quickly. Okay, he ran quickly. How did he run? Quickly. Excellent. So, if we get the answer to how, which is quickly, so quickly is an adverb. She left yesterday. When did she leave? Yesterday. Exactly. So we've got the answer for when as well. Yes. So when? Yesterday. So yesterday here is the adverb. Now, in the next sentence, we went there. Where did you go? We went there. There here plays the role of the adverb. Okay, and it was too hot. It was too hot. That's our sentence. To what degree or how much? How much? To. So here, to is the adverb. Adverbs are also of four different kinds. There is the adverb of manner, the adverb of time, the adverb of place, and the adverb of degree. Let's look at them. Now, the adverb of manner. Adverbs of manner that tell us how, as in happily, quickly, slowly, badly. When you get the answer for how, that is an adverb of manner, as in he happily went away to the party. How did he go to the party? Happily. Okay, the train arrived quickly after the first one had departed. How did the train arrive? Quickly. Okay, he slowly climbed up the mountain. How did he climb up the mountain? Slowly. So, slowly is another adverb. or he was hurt badly in the accident. How was he hurt? Badly. Badly is the adverb of manner. Now, the adverb of time. Adverb of time gives us the answer from when. Okay, for example, then, now, soon. Soon it will begin to rain. When will it begin to rain? Soon. Now we will begin to eat our food. When will we begin to eat our food? Now. So that is an adverb of time. Then we have an adverb of place. An adverb of place gives us, how do we get an adverb of place? By asking the question, where? As in, there, here, nowhere. These are examples of adverb of place. For example, we will go there at 12 o'clock. Where will we go? There. There is the adverb. When will you come here? Where will I come? Here. That is here. Let's look at example for here. It is here that I want you to come and sit down. Where do I want you to come and sit down? Here. So here is an adverb. Okay, now we have adverb of degree. We get an adverb of degree by asking the question, to what extent, to what degree? As in, examples are more, very, barely, vaguely. Okay, he vaguely knew the answer, or he vaguely could guess what time it was. To what extent could he tell the time? Vaguely. These are adverbs of degree. Now, let's look at the following sentences, and what you have to do is pick out the adverbs from these. This exercise is also in your workbooks. Open up your workbooks and let's follow the exercise together. I will say the sentences out, and what you have to do is to underline the adverbs in the sentences. Let's go ahead and do this exercise. The first sentence is, the driver drove the car dangerously. The driver drove the car dangerously. Next one is, Rohan was reading loudly. Rohan was reading loudly. Next sentence. Kapil slept soundly. Kapil slept soundly. Next sentence. Do your homework carefully. Do your homework carefully. Next sentence. The lion roared fiercely. The lion roared fiercely. Next sentence. She walked fast but missed her bus. She walked fast but missed her bus. Something that's happened to most of us sometime or the other. She walked fast but missed her bus. Next sentence. Akbar ruled wisely. The people in his kingdom were happy. These are two sentences in one. Akbar ruled wisely. The people in his kingdom were happy. Next sentence. Geeta does her work neatly. Geeta does her work neatly. Now to get the answers. The driver drove the car dangerously. In this sentence, dangerously is the adverb. The next sentence, Rohan was reading loudly. We have loudly as the adverb. Yes? Next one, Kapil slept soundly. We have soundly as the adverb. Do your homework carefully. How should we do the homework? Carefully. And carefully is our adverb. The lion roared fiercely. The lion roared fiercely. How did the lion roar? Fiercely. So, fiercely is the adverb. Next one. She walked fast but missed her bus. How did she walk? Fast. So, fast is our adverb. Next one is Akbar ruled wisely. How did Akbar rule? Wisely. The people in his kingdom were happy. That's just an extra sentence that we've given you, just to make you a little difficult. Yes? The people in his kingdom were happy. Next sentence is Geeta does her work neatly. How does Geeta do her work? Neatly. So this was an introduction to adverbs. We'll go on to the next part of speech, and that is the preposition. Now, what is a preposition? A preposition introduces a noun or a pronoun or a phrase or a clause functioning in the sentence as a noun. Too much information? No. You'll see these are very simple prepositions that we will look at. The word or word group that the preposition introduces is its object. Okay? That was a small hint. Let's look at a sentence. The sentence is, they received a postcard from Bunty telling about his trip to Canada. Okay, they received a postcard from Bunty telling about his trip to Canada. So, where is the preposition in this? As we said, a preposition introduces a noun or a pronoun or a phrase or a clause functioning in the sentence as a noun. Yes, so we have the preposition here. They received a postcard from Bunty. Here, from is the preposition telling about his trip. About is the preposition to Canada. To here is the preposition because in this sentence they received a postcard from Bunty. We have Bunty that is being introduced from using the preposition telling about his trip. So from, about, to, all these words that we use so often are prepositions. We'll go further and see how these prepositions work. Look at the example. The book is on the table. On here is the preposition. My car is at the house. So at is the preposition. There is a new roof on the house. So by now you know where's the preposition? On, exactly. Good. The house is in Mumbai city. Where is the house? In Mumbai city. So in is the preposition. And there are 5 rooms in the house. Again, in here is the preposition. Now some common prepositions are aboard, behind, from, throughout, about, below, in, to, beneath, beyond, by, along, except, over, on, up, upon, until, and there are many more. These were just most common prepositions that we use. Now there are different types of prepositions. Prepositions are of 2 different types: simple prepositions and compound prepositions. Now what is a simple preposition? Examples of simple prepositions are at, on, by, with, off, of, for, etc. And compound prepositions are into, upon, within, without, beneath, besides, etc. You see, a simple preposition was just one word: at, on, by, with, of, off, for. Whereas compound prepositions got 2 of these together, as in into, upon, within, without. Okay, so these are 2 different types of prepositions: simple and compound prepositions. Now I have an exercise which you can follow in your workbooks. The exercise in which you have to underline or circle the prepositions in the sentences. Okay? I will read the sentences out, and while I'm reading them out, try and pick out the prepositions in the sentences and circle or underline them. And then together we will check the answers. Let's begin. The first sentence is: open your book at page 55. No, I don't mean you should open your book at page 55. This is just an example, the first sentence. Open your book at page 55. Next sentence. The small child hid behind his mother. The small child hid behind his mother. Okay, next one. My 5-year-old sister is very fond of watching cartoons. My 5-year-old sister is very fond of watching cartoons. Next sentence. I looked for you at the station. I looked for you at the station. Next sentence. Sonali cut the cake with a knife. Sonali cut the cake with a knife. Let's look at the answers to the sentences. Open your book at page 55 was our first sentence, and here the preposition is at. The next sentence, the small child hid behind his mother. Here we have behind as the preposition. In the next sentence, the sentence number 3, we have my 5-year-old sister is very fond of watching cartoons. Here, of is the preposition. Sentence 4, I looked for you at the station. I looked for you at the station, so we have two prepositions here, for and at. In the next sentence, Sonali cut the cake with a knife. We have with here as the preposition. Let's go on to the next part of speech, and that is the conjunction. So what are conjunctions? Conjunctions are words, or is a word that joins one word with another word, or groups of words. As in, a conjunction is a word that joins words or groups of words. Conjunction, as the name or its name suggests. Examples of conjunctions are and, until, or, because, when, either, or, neither, nor, but. Let's look at a few sentences to have conjunctions a little clearer in our head. Okay? Mohan and Ajay are brothers. Here we have a conjunction and, which combines or joins Mohan and Ajay. Samir ran fast, but Alok ran slowly. Here we have but as the conjunction. Is your car black or green? Here we have or as the conjunction. He was angry because somebody had broken the flower vase. He was angry because somebody had broken the flower vase. We have because here as the conjunction. Now, let's do an exercise together. This exercise is also in your workbooks under conjunctions, and what you have to do is, like always, either underline or circle the conjunction in the sentences. I will read the sentence out, and while I read it out, you will underline or circle the conjunction. Let's go ahead. The first sentence is, would you like to have tea or coffee? Would you like to have tea or coffee? Next sentence. If you revise your test paper, you will get better marks. If you revise your test paper, you will get better marks. Sentence 3. Rohit agreed to help Shyam when he heard his story. Rohit agreed to help Shyam when he heard his story. Next sentence. The match will not begin until the referee blows the whistle. The match will not begin until the referee blows the whistle. Let's look at the answers together. Would you like to have tea or coffee? Here we have or as the conjunction. Good. Next one. If you revise your test paper, you will get better marks. There is no conjunction here. This was a trick sentence. Next one. Rohit agreed to help Shyam when he heard his story. We have when, that is the conjunction here. The match will not begin until the referee blows the whistle. We have until as the conjunction here. So you've seen what conjunctions do. They join a word or groups of words. Okay, let's go on to the last part of speech, and that is the interjection. Okay, what is an interjection? Hurrah! Bravo! Alas! Oh! An exclamatory word that expresses emotion. Those are interjections. Very important in our speech. I'm not saying the rest of the parts of speech are not important, but these interjections show emotions, and those are very important when we are expressing something. Like bravo, when somebody does really something good, you say bravo, or hurrah, or oh. All of these are interjections. Oh, what a cute baby. Yes, here oh is the interjection. Wow, look at that sunset. Wow. These are words that show emotions, and wow is the interjection here. Now, what you have to do is open your workbooks and let's do this exercise together. I'm going to say a sentence out, and you will pick out the interjections in the column right next to the sentences. You have to match the correct interjection with the correct corresponding sentence. For example, the first sentence says, "Hush, I have won the first prize." Now, hush is something that you tell someone to be quiet about. You say, "Hush, don't tell anyone." If I had won the first prize, I wouldn't say hush. I'd say something else. So pick out the correct corresponding interjection and connect it to the sentence. The first, of course, hush, I have won the first prize, is incorrect. The next one, a wonderful hit. What could be a wonderful hit? You've got hush, hello, what, bravo, and hurrah. Yes, the next one is the baby is asleep. The next sentence is how are you? And the last sentence, you are late again. So, I have won the first prize. What would it be? Hurrah! I have won the first prize. A wonderful hit would be bravo. Bravo, a wonderful hit. Hush, the baby is asleep. Hello, how are you? What? You are late again. Okay, these were examples of interjections. So, we've looked at all different 8 parts of speech. And in, of course, just an overview, we will look at each of these parts of speech in our coming episodes and see each one of them individually in greater detail, because we need to master each one of these parts of speech to know exactly where which one comes and fits, to have a mastery on the language. What you have to do now is go home, look at the other exercises in your workbooks, use your workbooks, learn what we've done till date, and then come back for the next episode knowing an introduction to parts of speech, and then learn all the different parts better. I will see you next time, and we will learn together again. Bye-bye.